Let's bring up YouTube. Okay, got it. Let's go to yours. Okay. Okay, go this one. And right there. Cancel. Oh, there we are. Okay, go on. Okay, we're ready to go. See, with the iPad, I can split the screen and still get some of the chat. Anyways, we are live from Port Huron, Michigan. Just wait. Oh, somebody's in the chat someplace.
Mike
hey,
Reddick
look at that. Oh, I am good this morning.
Yeah, you guessed it.
I guessed it. I said Mike will be first. Somebody else is there. I can see a second person. I gotta change this a bit. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay, everything's pinned there. I gotta figure a different way of doing this thing. Just hang on here. Okay.
Yeah, so we should be good to go. I got pinned. Yep. I made you co-host. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this around. Go this way here. Okay. Put this up here.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Yeah. Okay, I want to go to gallery view. There we go. Cool. Hey, so how's it going there, Mike, this morning? I think you said you did some flying yesterday, about 3 batteries or something. I think I heard. Trying to figure out. Okay, go.
Yeah, it's a little brisk. It's right now it's 50 degrees here.
Yeah, I'm showing about 48, 50 here right now, but that's in the shade. The sun will make it feel a little warmer, but yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah, Mike says he's just playing around.
You're playing around today, are you? Well, I ended up, yesterday I had a kind of sliced my thumb open and I bandaged it up and everything, but I ended up last night at the hospital. Went to change the dressing, it still wouldn't stop bleeding. So ended up last night. There was 4 stitches this morning. Last night, got home about just before midnight last night. So back. Well, I'm at the trailer right now. So oh well, ain't the first time. Probably won't be the last.
And the kids are outside, I take it.
Nope, one right there, and Gracie's under the blanket. So they just been outside, so they're good for a few minutes. So.
That was hilarious. Vader sitting on your sister's lap.
Oh yeah. Sitting up and balancing on her leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll do that. He'll sit on your leg in a balance there.
That's hilarious when he does that.
Oh yeah, he's quite the character. Good morning, Chuck Kobakshan.
Hey, Chuck.
Good morning.
He was. What were you doing when you cut your thumb? Mike's asking.
Well, I was trying to take a bearing race out of a wheel hub for the riding lawnmower. I had a bearing going on, changing out the bearings, but trying to pound out the race from the opposite side, and I didn't have a proper hammer, and I had a bar, and I was using the sledgehammer trying to tap, get a little bit of weight, and then I hit it, and it slipped, and the edge of the hub and the sledgehammer, and my finger was in the way. So, oh yeah, I'll heal up. Just a little sore today. It was funny, it wasn't that sore when I went to the hospital last night, but
Well, they start poking around, you know.
Oh yeah, well yeah, they put the freaking freezing in, but then he's wiping. There's a little bit of he figured a little bit of dirt there yet, so they're in there almost aggressively, making sure it's clean and
Sure.
stuff like that, and put 4 stitches in. But it's not a big deal. It's sore, but that's it. And then the funny thing is, he put dissolving stitches in it, so I don't have to go back to the doctor or hospital unless I get an infection. But
Well, good.
um, so the nurse comes in last night. She says, "Well, when's the last time you had a tetanus shot?" I said, "Beats me." She said, "Well, guess what? We're giving them away free today." So I ended up with a tetanus shot last night, too.
I'm,
So
I'm,
dog, your arm will be sore today, but it's not bad. I
I'm
haven't
going
had
to
any
read
problem
a,
with it.
I'm going to read a comment that Marie S. replied to my ship video, the one where the drone went down.
Oh yeah, sure.
Says Paul Murray, the song "Just Too Much" makes me cry. So much life wrapped up in that song. I've had held so many. I've had so many people passing who see the pain leaving us. They are moving on to a better place. And so, yeah, she thanks for sharing,
Yeah.
life's lessons that, she goes on and on and on. Nice comment.
Yeah. And Mr. Marshall's in the house this morning.
Hey, Marshall.
And Kovacian said he played with some special effects in his latest video on this channel.
All
Probably their
right.
most fun project. So cool.
I'm just
We
gonna
put a link to it, but unfortunately I can't go to it because I'm on my iPad. So if I had my computer, I'd go to it, Chuck, but I'm down at the trailer, so I'm gonna probably head home about 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon.
let's see how many. I got 1,107 views so far on that video.
Oh, geez.
But like I say, Paul, it's usually my estimation is if you have a train wreck, people will come and watch.
Oh, yeah, sure they will. Yeah. But the funny thing is, there was a lot of times when people have wrecks and stuff like that, they you see it at the very end, it's spinning out of control or a
Right.
weird video or whatever. But
Yep.
George just went, boop, cut off. That was it. All done. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look and see how's it going down at the Martini Bar. I think it's probably pretty quiet down there. A few people. Sunday. Oh, today's Mother's Day. That's right.
Yeah, today's Mother's Day.
Oh, happy Mother's today to all you mothers out there.
Chuck said, "Did you guys know you can use a drone for subject shots?" That's exactly what we did. It's a lot of fun in the drones. They're really capable of getting awesome shots down low. Yeah.
No, it didn't.
Well, I do my aerials there, Chuck. A couple agents. I do all the outside shots. So not only do I do them up a little bit higher, I also do them right down, standing level basically, with all the things. So, Paul, you should share it as a train wreck.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Some people down there, and oh, look at that one there. She's falling up.
Falling apart there, is she? Wow, with the iPad and the split screen here, it's pretty small for me.
Oh, she definitely must have a push-up on.
Yeah.
Look at a little kid spinning around down there.
Mm. Gracie climbing out of the underneath the blankets. I don't know what she's doing here. Okay, Vader, that's enough. No.
I'm trying to figure out if this is a mother-daughter thing here or something more.
That might be, could be a Mother's Day, right?
Yep. Because she looks young, but she's perky.
Yeah.
But there again, JD needs to be down there at the martini bar. These people shouldn't be standing there that long.
Yeah.
I mean, look at all the tables open.
Yeah.
Or they should have a sign they put up when they can't pay attention. Have a seat, we'll be with you shortly.
Yeah, something.
I mean,
But
I
then they come
understand
out, they don't know who they.
Yeah, I understand they're probably short-staffed at this time of the morning,
Mhm.
but just to let people stand there like that, that's. But there again, when they're busy, they're making a lot of money, so they don't.
Yeah.
I don't think that they pay attention to the other hours, you know. Yeah, it's sad. When you run a business, you need to run it 100%, not 60%, not 80%, not 90%, but 100%. You got to be in it to win it. That's my rant for the day.
We got somebody in there, Logan Carpenter, but you retracted what he said.
Hey, Logan.
Hey, Logan.
So, Chuck, are you taking Lori out for a big breakfast or lunch today?
Yeah, it might be a slow stream this morning because a lot of people might be doing that today. I know my sister Diane, she already left. She went down to the Legion today and they're doing a Mother's Day brunch down there. They usually serve 250 people, eh? So.
Yeah, I think we probably guessed it right over there, Paul. I think that that's mother-daughter.
Yeah, I imagine so today.
See, there she is. She's got her little puppy dog with her, and the other two are arm in arm back here. You know.
Yeah.
They finally did seat that one couple right there.
But you'd think being Mother's Day, they'd be right on top of trying to get as many people in as possible.
You would think, oh, look at the little kid. Always cracks me up. People come out of the restroom, and what do? They're like wringing their hands.
Yeah.
That little guy, big fan mama. What he says on his shirt. Oh, big for mama. Big heart. Oh, must be a heart. His little sandals are almost as big as his legs. Mike says Albert's laying on his face.
Yeah, that's what he said. I usually got the same problem. I had two here bugging me a minute ago. I had to yell at Gracie there to go lay
Well,
down, so she's back under the cover. So
Gracie loves to love on her dad, but Vader,
Yeah.
I think he just likes to absorb everybody. You know, it's like he's perched over here, he's perched over there. You turn towards him and he gives you a little lick. You know.
He's laying right here beside me, so
Yeah.
up against me. Well, I got a kind of a blanket on me sitting here and to curl up, and Gracie's under the blanket, but I shut the furnace off a while ago. That's down to 64 degrees here in the trailer, but not bad.
Yeah. I see Chuck answered my question. He said negative. They're not going out, but he does need to call his mom.
Yeah.
Well, I went out last night later too, after I came back from flying that ship. It was, still twilight, still halfway decent. Fired up the zero turn and mowed the backyard.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to get it done or not today, but I got all the parts and pieces for want to put a trailer hitch on my zero turn.
Yeah,
I don't have one, but I've got it now, but I got to drill 2 holes and then bolt it on, right? So
yeah, I've got one on the back of the John Deere, but the John Deere already was equipped to allow it just to put it out.
yeah. Yeah.
I think that trailer hitch on the John Deere, as I recall, Paul, it comes with U-bolts. So you just put the hitch up there and it's got a place for it. And you just put the bolts on and tighten the four nuts.
Yeah. This one here, I got to drill 2 holes and just put it on. So I got the bolts yesterday, and the bolts that came with it were not made for that. It goes on a tube, about 1.5-inch tube. So I had to get longer bolts, like 2.5-inch long bolts. So and some washers and stuff.
So your back bumper's a tube.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. The John Deere's got the square metal, like that.
Well, that's what mine is, square metal,
Around
1.5 by 1.5 across the back. So, but they're just an L bracket. Well, it's quite wide, but it's got like you're just bolts on with 2 bolts. So
yeah.
But I got to drill holes in the tube in order to put the bolts through. So just got to mark it and drill it.
Yep.
I don't know if I want to do it today or not. My thumb the way it is, I don't want to make it any worse than what it is.
Well, I had a brand new trailer that I bought like about 3 years ago at Tractor Supply. The black one, where you take you can either dump it or it's got a back thing, whatever.
Yeah.
Never used the damn thing. The tags were still on it. And it was sitting in my shed. So I sold it.
Oh, yeah. No, we got a couple wagons here, trailers. They'll go back on the back of the riding lawnmowers, but I can't hook it onto my zero turn because didn't have a hitch. So I think that's too tight, Gracie. I'm gonna back it out 1 notch for you.
Yep, it's over here. Let's see. Screen share. I'm just checking out the ships here, Paul.
I think the one coming up, but it was around Marine City about half an hour ago. I think.
Ronnie,
Algoma something.
I think the Ronnie up here coming downbound. Yeah, it's a red self-loader, an unloader
Oh,
coming down. It's up here around Croswell. And then Algoma Buffalo is up.
yeah, that's the one I was thinking about upbound now.
And down below that is the Florence Spirit, followed by Whiskey Jack. I don't know what, I think the Whiskey Jack is a Coast Guard maintenance. I think they're out there messing around with the buoys.
Oh yeah.
But that would be a good one for me to get right there.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's really nice, bright colored.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it look like it, eh? What's that, an hour or so away, Paul?
Yeah, about an hour. See it?
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
It's a D ship. D ship carriers.
Mm.
Looks like on deck here, mostly they're having those windmill blades.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I won't be going this way with windmill parts on it.
No, it's coming back down. I don't know what it's hauling.
Yeah. Well, guess it's back up here on top of the coach.
That's up on the perch.
Yeah. Not very comfortable up there for him though. Should put a blanket or something up there, stuff it up there, and you got something soft to land.
Yeah.
I got Gracie right here. She just wanting to be petted.
Gracie's in a pet me mode, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. She's crazy here last. Yeah. Whenever she can get her loving, unless I yell at her, and then she'll go lay down. But
she loves her daddy.
oh yeah.
How's the kitty cat doing?
Oh, I don't know. I have to go home and find out.
Oh, you didn't bring the cat.
Oh no, the cat, he's good for a day at home. We never bring him down here. No, he had a full food dish and a full water, so he's good. Litter box is clean, so he's set. Got the whole house to himself.
Chuck says that his parents like them to combine Mother's Day, Father's Day together somewhere in the middle. Oh, there's Gracie.
Oh yeah, she's right here.
Now, didn't you just have Vader's have a spa day and got a haircut and everything? And
No, well, no, he do again. He needs a haircut, don't you? Huh? Jealous
the
dog.
minute you looked at Vader, Gracie got pissed.
Yep. Oh, they're so jealous of each other, Paul. It's unbelievable. Yeah. Yep. As soon as I start talking to Vader, Gracie starts. She's just sitting there whining right now. I think she wants to go outside again. She's yeah. But if I do anything around the yard here, get a fire going or run the lawnmower, I got the deck here, but they got to go up on the deck and close the gate. So, can't keep an eye on them and work at the same time, right?
Right.
So,
well, both Paul and I'd like to wish everybody happy Mother's Day out there. If you're watching or lurking or whatever.
Yeah. For sure.
And we're not expecting a lot of people here this morning because of being Mother's Day.
Yep, yep. What do you want? What? Okay.
They must have heard us, Paul, because some girl in jeans and white tennis shoes and a gray t-shirt's out there seating people.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
Right there yesterday. When the heck? I think it was on Facebook yesterday or someplace. But anyways, there was this girl. She's just a young girl, not that old. Maybe 20 or something. But she's almost 7 feet tall. Her legs are 4 foot 6 inches long. Like holy mackerel! Just, no, I got two dogs here wanting to get closer to me. Gracie's gonna bark here in a minute. I know it. And of course, she's on my left side, and I'm trying to rub her with my left hand. That's where a sore thumb is. Bader trying to lick my hand because he wants petted.
A little kid on the floor.
Yeah, a little shaggy DA here. You got to take you and get a haircut. I'm gonna call it Jesse. Oh, I think I got a couple of dogs that want to go outside. Oh yeah, here we go, right for the door. Problem is, here it's not fenced in, so I have to keep an eye on them. Oh damn! Just got Cherry. Freaking next door dog, Daver's dog. Buck.
Well, you said that they kind of communicate back and forth, right?
Well, no, mine don't bark it when their dogs bark. It's amazing. They don't do that.
Huh.
They don't even pay attention to those dogs. I just pulled my sleeve up a bit. I still got all the hospital tags on. I got to cut them off.
What was it that Nantucket? You know where Nantucket is, right?
Yep.
They just passed an ordinance that anybody that wants to go topless in town can go topless in town, men and women.
Well, we got that here in Ontario. It was like 10, 15 years ago, they got that. And they made a big stink about it. Oh, we get the right to go topless and all this stuff. And so they got the right, but nobody does it.
Yeah.
Like there was a big stink about it. Oh, it's our right and all this stuff. Okay, so they finally said, okay, yeah, you have that right, but nobody does it.
Yeah.
I just stupidest thing.
Well, and they want to protest about certain things, and that was all be a result of a protest about, well, why are you being sexist? You know, women and men should be equal and blah 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 blah. But like you say, I can't imagine anybody running around, you know, like these young gals down here running around topless.
Mhm. Then they say, well, what are you looking at? You know, on top of it, right?
Yeah.
Well, excuse me. I don't know.
See, they got them lined up again here. And some gal came out in you know, stonewashed blue jeans with the rips and the white tennis shoes and everything, and sat a bunch of people down. And these, wouldn't you think these waiters would be smart enough to go ahead and start seating people?
Yeah. Yeah, you would think so. Because but you know, if they just went in and sat down, they may not notice them and think they've already been waited on, right? So
Except every time when they seat somebody officially, they put these great big menus in front of them. So if you had
yeah,
somebody sitting here, Paul, that
yeah.
didn't have any menu in front of them, and somebody has parked some kind of a cart here at this table. See that?
Can't see it right now. I'm outside.
Okay. Well, they that one table where it's just right by the pillars, just as you come in, they've got some kind of like luggage or whatever parked there.
Huh, yeah. No, I just got the dogs outside here for a minute. Let them Gracie sniffing around. Typical beagle, you know, goes outside and puts their nose on the ground. Yeah, I got the grass cut, but I never got any weed whacking done yesterday. I don't know if I can do any today or not. I can always wait till next weekend or something.
Yeah, I didn't do the weed whacking around the backyard myself. I just
I got a big steel one there, you know, it's got the arms on it.
right. Yep, Chuck said it well. Did you see what Chuck put in the chat?
No, what's that?
It's actually every day should be that kind of day to where you cherish and embrace your parents' mind sacrifice so much for me.
Yeah. Well, I'm up to 50 degrees here in the shade. Nice here. Not there's a little bit of breeze, not much, but it's sunny. No clouds, no nothing here today. Beautiful.
Hey, AZ, how you doing? AZ wants to know where the hell Justin is.
Hey, Mr. Easy.
I suppose he's doing whatever.
Mother's Day thing.
Mother's Day or Family Day or something.
Well, I remember he bought wife a ring.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, here comes Justin himself now.
Hey, Justin, what's happening?
Sarah.
And Sarah's there too.
Yep, Sarah's in the chat. She says she's at the grocery store.
Yeah,
Oh.
she was getting something for. She wanted to go get some stuff for breakfast. And stuff.
And did you?
Yeah, she got all her stuff this morning.
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
She loved her ring. She started crying.
Sarah, thank you for being the person that you are.
Oh, AZ, I was out with the kids finishing the lawn from yesterday. They were
Come on.
because we didn't do the backyard.
Come here.
Man, they trashed that backyard. I had to have them go out there with the bucket and pick up a bunch of trash and bottles and crap they threw all over the backyard. And we were out there cleaning that up. Got it all nice and clean.
Yeah, I went out just before sunset last night and after I got done flying a ship and I decided, well, I better mow the backyard. So I got the zero turnout and mowed the backyard, but I didn't weed whack it. So something more to do. And then I have to do the front lawn today.
I usually do the weed whacking and all that while Kelsey's doing the lawnmower.
Yeah.
We kind of tag team it.
Well, it makes it nice when you got teamwork going. That's for sure.
Oh yeah. Well, especially when you have a zero turn, doing a lawn's really not that difficult because you're not. But we're out there with the electric push mower and the freaking weed whacker.
Are you ready? Here he is, the one, the only Mr. Giggles.
What's up, AZ?
Hodges, where you at, man? You're not in your studio this morning.
Oh, Paul's at the trailer.
Oh, he's at the trailer.
Check in laundry baskets.
Yeah, we just got out of a little class here, and she went in to use the bathroom, so we're just here.
What class? What?
It's like the strengthening marriages class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, you should be teaching them that it never hurts to add giggles to your life.
Yeah, I know. That's right. That's funny.
That should be your happy song. Now all you got to do is develop a little dance with it. Happy song.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, it wasn't funny
Yeah,
last night.
We were sorry to cut you off there, Harge. I was, had something else I wanted to.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, we were looking at I got all my stickers and stuff, and we were at a birthday party last night at this place called Beef and Ale. It's a pool hall, and we were talking about doing some interior design, and I'd asked one of the girls there, one of the ladies I shoot pool with, her sister was there, and she talked about getting like a projector screen to put all the stickers and stuff on. So cause I guess, I don't know, she doesn't want to see my stickers and stuff all the time. So maybe a projector
You
screen.
can roll them up.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to see your stickers all the time.
Well, that's why he wears pants.
I don't know. You could probably get one for $50.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about his wife?
Get a wife for $50? What a deal.
No,
TJ.
I'm talking about, what is he talking about projecting stickers for?
Well, no, like the projector screen where it rolls up and down. You don't need to get that.
Oh, yeah.
You could get a shade that does that and just have your stickers on there, roll it back up and roll it down.
Yeah.
Get one that hangs from the ceiling, so when you want it, just pull it down.
There's the footrest from yesterday.
You don't have to set it up all the time. It hangs
It's
from
the
the ceiling.
footrest for your legs, huh?
Yeah, you can put it on the floor and then you have somewhere to set your feet. It's all memory foam.
All right, guys. Well, I'm going to jump off for now. I may hop back on later when I get back.
Okay, TJ, you behave yourself.
All right. We'll see you guys later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye, TJ.
It's really comfortable when you're on a computer for a long time though. And they're only $20 on Amazon, $25.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's not bad. Eh?
Especially if you're somebody who's short. Because some computer chairs sit really high and then your feet will be hanging. It's uncomfortable after a couple hours.
Well, my sore thumb there last night. Yeah, ended up at the hospital last night.
I saw the pictures you posted on Facebook of it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the hospital. I ended up 4 stitches last night.
Ugh. Well, probably better you did that anyway. They clean it out and all that.
Yeah, they cleaned it all up and everything and stuff. So a little sore this morning, but It wasn't that sore when I went to the hospital, but just wouldn't stop bleeding. It was pretty deep. So
Just put some Neosporin on it every day or so.
good. Yeah, it was so funny last night though. The doctor and the nurse are all sitting there joking around last night, but they even said, "Holy mackerel, it's like stitch night here tonight." She said, "Everybody's cutting themselves or doing something." You know, because there was me and two other people in to get stitches all at the same time. So
Stitches all around, huh?
yeah, one girl worked in a restaurant. She cut herself or something with a knife. Then the other guy, he fell and right above his eyebrow, he needed stitches. So,
Remember, I was complaining yesterday, Justin, about I flew the ship with the new drone, and the SD card didn't work.
Right.
Well, I went and flew another ship last evening, and all of a sudden pops on the screen and says, SD card detected. Do you want to switch? And I said, yes. So I brought the drone back. I flew it, and it was on the SD card, the one I just flew. I brought the drone back, plugged it in, and it was on the internal hard drive.
so he never recorded it,
Oh, it was on the internal memory.
Yes.
not on the SD card.
Huh. Well, maybe it didn't switch before you. So did it ask you that after you were already recording?
I think what it did is when I got the drone, I didn't go through and switch it to SD card, and it automatically defaults to internal memory when you record.
Yeah.
Huh.
So maybe because you had a bad SD card, it just
Yeah,
automatically.
that SD card, it probably didn't read it. See,
I'll just play with it a little bit more.
well,
Luckily with Amazon.
I
Luckily
threw,
with
I threw the SD card away, but I think the next time I go and fly, I will know if it automatically detects the SD card and puts it over there. But I
Yeah.
also know that it is recording. If it doesn't record on the SD card, then it's
well,
It's on the internal.
the great thing about you buying it from Amazon, you know, is you won't have the issues you did with DJI with them. If there's an issue with it, they're gonna take care of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's the return policy on the drones for Amazon? Is it 30 days or is it 90 days?
30 days, I think. Well, I think it's all debatable for whatever reason. You know what I mean?
I don't think Amazon would really give you any shit anyway if you call 2 months later and we're like, it stopped working.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in the drone for a year. The
Well,
camera's
yeah,
only
the
6
drone
months.
itself I got came with the 1 year
You get a manufacturer warranty for a year, right?
warranty, but
I think
you
the
know,
camera's only 6 months, isn't it?
could be
I don't know.
the
Not sure.
but what makes me nervous now is I love DJI products, but I was always happy with their service until this last issue, you know?
Well, you know, if you try and look at it from this side, maybe people trying to get free drones by, saying
Yep.
they went
Oh
in
yeah,
where
we live in a scamming world for sure.
Well, that's what I'm saying is what DJI needs to do is build in some kind of safe mechanism for that if somebody does call and say, oh, I lost my drone in the water, and they get to use their DJI camera refresh, and then DJI sees that other drone turns on, they should be able to just brick it. That
Yeah.
drone's done.
That's what they should be able to just brick it and then they'd eliminate that problem.
Well, except the nefarious people that have the drone and thought they were going to fly it, they'd start parting it out.
Yeah.
It's like the camera on on those drones are $200-$300, $400.
Yeah.
Well, DJI is eventually going to make it like Apple, where people like QC Guy and stuff aren't going to be able to work on these things anymore.
Yeah.
Because see, what Apple did with their newest phones, right, is before you could take an iPhone 10 and an iPhone 10 and take the camera out of one and put it in the other if it was faulty, right? You could use the parts out of it.
Yeah.
But from the iPhone, I believe 12 to the 13, Now, if I take a camera out of another iPhone 12 and put it into another 12, it recognizes that that's not the camera that's supposed to be in there. And it actually will almost like brick the phone to where the phone won't allow anything to function right.
Yeah.
And that's that when Apple did that. So you can't just get old phones and do interchangeable parts, right? So
Right.
you have to send it to an Apple dealer that can go in and reprogram the serial numbers to each individual part to match up. So you have to go to an Apple dealer, somebody who's authorized, or an actual Apple store. And I wouldn't be surprised if DJI don't do the same damn thing eventually. And then people like, QC guy and all these people that work on these things aren't going to be able to do anything with them unless they figure out some back door and, get around that kind of stuff.
Well,
know
that's the other thing, Justin. No matter what they put on security on some of this stuff, somebody always figures a go around.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But they definitely make it more difficult to where the average person can't figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because they make it to the point where there's just a handful of people that can actually understand how to, do it or whatever.
What I don't understand is if you have a phone that's compatible as far as technology, why you can't just switch your SIM card from one phone to the other, that it has to be matched to that phone.
I can.
Yeah.
I took
I
my
don't-
SIM card out and put it in Sarah's phone a bunch of times and used
Oh,
it.
have you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
I'm
sa-
pretty
is
sure
it
you
the-
can do
Is
that.
it the same carrier?
Yeah, but both our phones are unlocked.
This is Cricket, okay? This was the Boost Mobile.
Well, if
I like the way this phone works better than I like the way this brand new friggin' phone works.
So what you do is if that phone's paid off by Boost, you call Boost and you get them to unlock it. Once they unlock it, then you can take the SIM card from your new phone and put it back in that.
Oh, really?
You have to request an unlock.
Well,
it.
they how do you tell if it's unlocked?
Well, it's pretty much you just have to call the carrier and then they'll tell you how to unlock it and they'll give you a code for it. But that's the thing is as long as the phone's paid off, they'll allow you to unlock it. Now, there's people that will go and get, iPhone 13s on T-Mobile and then they won't pay the bill on it. And then they'll take it to a pawn shop to try to sell it. And the pawn shop says, well, what's the unlock code? Well, I don't know. And then they won't buy it because they know that they're trying to sell a phone that pretty much got bricked by T-Mobile. People do that crap all the time. But yeah, you can call a Boost and request an unlock code for it, or just take it in the Boost store, tell them it's paid off, I want it unlocked.
Yeah.
And then they should be able to go in the settings and put an unlock code in there and unlock it. And you should be able to put any carrier you want SIM card in there.
Because I just like the way this thing works better. I'm familiar with it. It doesn't, when you turn it on, this new damn phone I got over
Mhm.
here, the damn thing, every time you turn around, I want you to sign in.
Have you tried putting your SIM card from your old phone in your new one? Or your
No,
new
I don't-
phone to your
I
old
don't
one?
know I don't know where to find SIM cards.
It's going to be a little door on the side. It's probably going to look like there's a little pinhole on it.
Or the
You have to-
top. I think mine's on the top.
Or if your back comes off, it's going to be behind the battery. But most of the newer phones, the backs don't come off anymore.
Okay, I got
So
it
there's
all.
there should be a little door
Okay,
somewhere on the side.
there's a little slice there with a little pin. hole.
Yeah, so you stick a paper clip, something that will fit in there, and just press real lightly, and the door will pop open. And then you just pull it out, and then you just switch
Do
it
the
over to your
same
other
thing
phone.
on the other phone, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And usually a small paper clip will fit in there. And you just lightly press it, and the door should pop right out on it.
Uh, Should do it on your old phone first, Paul. Make sure you don't screw up your new phone.
Well, it's the old phone's doing an update right now. It's got, it's like a little robot going around.
Oh,
And it's probably doing an Android update.
Yeah, that's what it said it was doing. Android. update.
Yeah, it's updating you to the latest firmware.
So that should affect the boost thing, right?
No, that has nothing to do with that. It's just updating the Android firmware.
Because this one is a brand new phone, but I hate it.
Like I said, if you don't want to do it yourself, who are you with? Boost?
I was with Boost. I switched from Boost to
You went to Cricket? Okay.
yeah, but your boost now, or well, your Cricket is live, so yeah, you could just should be able to take that SIM card out maybe and put it in where the boost was, as long as the
Yeah.
phone's unlocked.
Yeah, worst case scenario, it's just not going to let you do it. But then you can go to the Boost store and request that they unlock the phone. Because if it's paid for, you own that phone. That's your phone.
yeah.
And they're supposed to provide you with an unlock code if that phone is owned by you. So,
Yeah, like Curtis said, just don't erase everything on the phone, Paul.
Yeah, Curtis.
Yeah,
well, nothing's stored on your SIM card but your carrier information. So you shouldn't lose anything anyway.
Curtis said a paperclip is too big. You need like a needle or something.
You have to have one of the really tiny paper clips if you use a paper clip. But yeah, a needle will work.
Don't they usually come when you buy the phone? They have a thing that hooks
Yeah, a
in there or
little-
something.
It's a little toolkit.
Yeah,
It's a little like wrench tool thing that you push in there.
Yeah.
Like I said, if you don't want to do it yourself, don't mess with it. Just take it to the store and have them do it. But go to Boost first, request they unlock the phone, then go over to Cricket and have them switch it over for you.
Well, what I was
Yeah.
thinking is if I can just use the Cricket, I would take this damn phone back. But
The
I
Boost,
no, this one back to Cricket. Say, hey,
uh,
I don't
they
like the
might-
way it works. I don't like your system. Blah blah blah.
I mean, you could try. I don't know what their whole policy is on that. Some places have policies, certain policies on
Because
returning phones
between
and
that
stuff.
and this brand new hard case, I've got $200, $300.
yeah.
I'm with Family Mobile through T-Mobile through Walmart, but that's only because I got a really good discount when I was a manager, and I still have the discount. I only pay $60 a month for 2 phones for unlimited high speed and all that.
Yeah, I
And,
think I'm paying $35 for unlimited everything.
Yeah, I get unlimited 4G LTE, and then I get 10 gigs of hotspot. Like my phones don't get throttled at all. We don't ever use the hotspots, honestly. I don't ever use them. But it doesn't matter because in my fucking neighborhood, it don't matter which company you have. None of them work in my neighborhood. You immediately drop to one bar, whether it's Verizon, T-Mobile, or AT&T. I don't know what it is about my part of town, but
Yeah.
it's
Curtis goes, "What's wrong with the new phone, Paul?"
Curtis, every time I turn around, it turns itself off in the standby mode, even to answer a phone call. Even if I just use the damn thing, I have
It's gotta be
I have to sign in.
well, you should be able to bypass that somehow.
well, this is the thing.
I went through security and everything in there, and there was nothing turned on or off that
Well, this is the thing, Paul. Whenever you're having issues, go to the store because you might have something faulty with the phone too, and get a free replacement. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
And plus, anything that you don't want to go in there and start, especially with Android, because it's so open sourced. Like you don't want to go in there and mess with the menus too much unless you absolutely know what you're doing, because you could turn something on or turn something off. Like there's more stuff you can do in the settings on Android than you can in Apple,
Right.
because Apple's all closed.
I think it was the last phones that we had. Bonnie had that stupid thumbprint thing.
Yeah,
You
that's
couldn't
what
get
this
to
has
work
got.
half the time. It just,
Yeah,
it was a
that's
pain in the
what
ass.
this has got, the little thing right here. You're supposed to be able to put your finger on it and it's supposed to see it and unlock it.
It
Well,
actually,
it's supposedly just started, okay? So now let's say I want to make a phone call. Okay, so as a phone call, I can make the phone call. But then I go back to that screen again. And if I hit the little button to darken the screen, okay, so now when I hit the little button to use it again, it goes here and you can't do anything until you unlock it. It comes up and wants an unlock code. It drives me absolutely crazy.
Oh, you can shut that off, Paul.
yeah, you can turn it off, but it's just always a risk if you lose your phone. Somebody will have full access to your phone. That's the only downside to doing something like that.
Yeah.
Because the
I
thing
don't
is,
need,
well, like you said, Hodges, you can turn it off, but even if you use the fingerprint or the facial recognition on a lot of phones, it still requires you put in a passcode. for
no, mine,
backup.
passcode, I said, no, I don't want passcode.
See, like on the iPhones, it asks you, it says, do you want to, it makes you do a passcode for backup just in case the camera breaks or something.
Yeah.
That way you can still get into your phone.
So it should be under settings, right?
Right. It's going to be under security because it's the lock code for your
Okay,
phone.
I'm gonna go to security. Okay, Google Protect security update. Find my device. And it shows it. Device security, screen lock pin.
Okay.
And it says
Yeah,
re-enter.
does
your
it have
screen-
passcode options?
What the hell? Now it dumped me back out again. I tell you, it's maddening, is what it is.
Well, just when you were talking about the fingerprint scanners, those are actually really bad for that. They've always said that they're really bad for younger people, really, really young kids.
Yeah.
And then the older you get, because your fingers get, more, I don't know, your skin gets a little bit looser and stuff. They're actually really bad. The older you
Yeah,
get too, the
I
fingerprint
ended up
scanners.
I had to default her phone, wipe everything off of it and start over again.
Yeah, because even my when I was looking at the door unlock deadbolts for the thing, one of them came with the fingerprint scanner, and it even warned you. It said anybody under the age of 12 or over the age of 50 may have issues with the fingerprint scanner. Like it actually gives you that warning on a lot of products like that.
I mean,
Wow,
this-
could you-
here-
you know-
here's a setting that just I don't get it. Keep your phone unlocked while it's on you at specific places that you trust or near your connected devices. And you can tap to turn on body detection. How the hell is it detecting my body? Trusted places, or you can add places where it stays on, or trusted devices, or when it's attached to set.
Because you can set it to like where it knows you're at home on your Wi-Fi. The minute you walk out your door, and you disconnect, it's going to lock your phone. That's what it's kind of saying to you. Like if you were to go over to Lynn's house, you could set it for Lynn's house, and when you walk into Lynn's, it stays unlocked. The minute you leave, your phone leaves that premises, it'll lock itself. Don't go into all that. You're just going to confuse yourself.
I just want it, if I turn it on, it's on. The only
Well,
thing I want to
just
do
take
is
it
I
to
wanna
where
be
you
able to
bought
hit-
it.
I want to be able to hit the button on the side, darken the screen, put it in my pocket, and then if the phone rings, I can answer it without having to put in a PIN number and all that kind of bullshit.
You should be able to answer your phone still without having to do that.
No, it doesn't do that.
You take it to one of the techies where you bought it from, and they'll set it up for you.
Yeah, don't go in there messing with all that stuff. Let them do it for you.
Cause you
'Cause
end up
there's-
deleting everything and you'll be screwed again.
See, the what you're describing too is turning off your security. Now, it is going to be more convenient, But like I said, if you ever lose your phone and somebody finds it, they're going to be able to just pick it up and start going through your stuff without having to have any kind of security.
I don't
So
have
you
anything.
need-
I don't think I have anything on the phone that is secure.
Well, just like I said, when you go in there, is find out what your different options are for unlocking the phone and find one that works for you, that's easiest for you.
Yeah.
And then go from there. Don't go to, I would just not recommend going to straight, just leaving it unlocked all the time.
Hey, JD,
Hey,
Bro,
happy Mother's
Hey,
Day,
JD.
JD.
happy Mother's Day to the biggest mother of them all, Justin Stickley.
You talking about Mr. Stickley? Yeah,
make a
we're
phone.
just discussing. I had to get a new phone. Okay.
They make a phone for your age range, Paul, and it's called the Jitterbug.
Jitterbug.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not
Got
I'm not
big,
joking. They
buttons
actually
and
make a
big
phone
numbers.
that's real simple. There's nothing to it. It's just a phone.
You know, all I want to do is to be able to pull up like phone numbers that most recent or have phone numbers in there that are my my saved telephone numbers, and just be able to answer the phone when it rings, and just tap on it, say answer the call, or it comes up with all this garbage. Even to make a phone call, like if I go and put in there like Lynn, okay, I hit the telephone key to call Lynn. Do you want to call her? Do you want to message her? Do you want to kiss her ass? Do you know what? I don't want all that bullshit.
I think we should just put Paul back on the old school rotary phone with the 100-foot cord. And then he'll be good.
Curtis is calling. Answer.
Mike,
Answer.
Let's see if it lets him answer. See, my phone, even when it's locked, if somebody
Hang
calls,
on,
I can
Curtis,
still
I gotta figure
answer
out
without
how now
unlocking
to, because now it's that I used to just push a button to do speaker. Now I got to go down like this. Oh, turn on the speaker. Like what the hell?
Look up the Jitterbug.
I know, right?
The link's too long. I was trying to paste it, but the link is like super long.
Is it from Amazon?
And
No,
now,
it's
and
like
now
the
it hung
Jitterbug
up.
website.
And now it hung up from Curtis. What the hell is going on?
Hang on, Curtis. Try it again.
Curtis, AZ drone dude. He doesn't acknowledge me anymore.
AZ
Hey
does?
Sarah.
Oh, sure he does.
No. Hey Chuck. Arizona.
I mean, it comes up with now that it hung up on him. It's got all these choices of things I can do that I don't give a shit. I don't want to do them.
Yeah, yours looks. You have more stuff than I do. I get these cheap phones.
Oh, I love my iPhone. I just look at it and unlock.
Okay, so for instance, here's the home screen, right? Now let's say I want to make a phone call. It comes up with all this stuff, and then you got things on the side here. Let's call Curtis back, okay? Do you want to call him? Do you want to return the call? Do you want to send him a message? Do you want to block the number? Do you want to call? You want the caller
Oh.
details?
Block his ass.
Yeah, block.
Block his ass.
Block it out.
Can you
No, you wanna
imagine
call
being
him
out
back
in
for it.
public trying to figure that friggin' thing out?
Like I said, if you want, I'll send my 8-year-old over there. She'll help you out.
Yeah.
Jitterbug.
Say, give it to a young
Jitterbug.
kid, they'll figure it out for you.
It's working. Did you hang up on me or did it hang up on you?
I think the phone's working. Just
Yeah.
Murray's
So
not
it's
working.
like I don't get it, Curtis. I'm so.
Here we go. Here's a normal link.
Hang on, I'm firing up the computer so I can join you guys.
Okay,
Nothing
Curtis.
normal about this.
Jitterbug. Jitterbug.
It even puts the letters all nice and big for you.
Okay,
Blows
so
everything up.
now it's the screen's on, right?
You know,
So
there's
if I take the screen off, because you don't want it running around your pocket dialing people, right? Turn the screen off. turn it back on. There's what it comes to. Comes with all
That's
these
normal.
I don't want all these friggin' messages.
It's
If
your
I wanna-
notifications.
Okay, now, okay.
Jesus
Now,
Christ.
let's say I want to make a phone call, right? So I push down here, phone call. Oh, you need to swipe. Oh, you need to sign in. What the hell?
That's why you need to get an iPhone. See, watch. Oh, I'm in. Oh, I'm in.
Have you told
Oh,
them?
I'm in.
Have you told them at the store all this and had them try to
You need
set it up the
facial.
way you want?
He needs
Well-
facial recognition. It's so much easier.
I'm sure some of those workers at the store could help you.
Oh, I'm sure. And he's probably need to shut off his notifications. What he
Yeah,
needs to do to
there's
start
all that
with.
stuff you could do to make it.
Look at the 5-year-old next door.
Okay, so I just turned it off again, right? So okay, let's make a phone call. I just signed in. Oh, see, then it goes dark all its own just within a couple of seconds. So that means then you got to push the friggin' button again. Then it brings the screen up. Then you hit the phone, and it says, "Oh, you got to swipe to use the phone." So then you swipe. Then it wants you to sign in again.
You know, Android and iPhone have a old person setting in there where it will like get rid of all the excess shit, and
Yeah.
it like simplifies the phone.
Just take it to where you got it from, Paul Cricket, and tell him to fix it.
Curtis, it
This
just
is what you want to be able to
drives
do, and
me-
they'll
it
set it up
drives
for you.
me absolutely bonkers. I want to just whip it across the room, you know?
Maybe if you turn it on with the video camera going, you can toss it out there and find your drone.
Yeah.
So I just want
Find
to
my
say real
drone,
quick,
throw it in the water.
the password part, I realize is an inconvenience, but it's actually a good thing. If you think about it, if you lose your phone or something, nobody else can get into it.
But I don't lay my phone around where it can get lost. And every time, Curtis, I turn it on, and it's got a little icon down here, make a phone call. You hit it, then it says, no, you got to swipe it. So now you swipe it. Now it wants you to log in.
Swipe
And
with
then
the swiper.
if I turn the screen off like this,
And you can
It
have it
goes
till the
right
screen
back and you
stays
gotta
on longer too,
you,
Paul.
you got to swipe it. You got to sign in again. I
They're
mean,
all settings.
even to answer the phone, Curtis, I have to log in.
You were at the setting earlier that said leave it unlocked while it's on you. That's what I do when I'm at home, and then I just
You have to log in to
One
answer the
swipe.
phone.
Yes.
No way.
Try doing that when you're driving on the highway.
Have somebody from the production team bring in their 3-year-old, please.
There's a call coming in from upstairs. Let me log in.
Yeah, you got
Shouldn't have to log in to answer the phone. That's
you got some
weird.
whack settings, Murray.
Hello, Tanya.
Hey, how are you?
Not
Hey,
too
Tanya.
bad.
I got a question.
Downstairs ranting.
Okay.
Kevin is out fixing the rack for the car today, and is he
She's calling. Why the hell are you ranting downstairs? All she does here is him going off down there.
He has the major Michigan accent.
But like I said, though, that's why I love the facial recognition because you don't have to dick with the. The only time you ever put the passcode in is if your phone turns off and you have to turn it back on. It makes you do it one time initially. Other than that, you can just look at it, boom, unlocked. Lock it,
Okay.
unlock
So
it.
now it's locked again.
If that thing has facial recognition, that's what you need.
It's going to learn to fly one of these days.
Paul's gonna hook it up to a drone and drop it in Lake
That's
Michigan.
right.
Well, he does have the gear for that too. He's got the.
But see, the question resulted is, I have a phone over here that was Boost Mobile. That was a brand new phone. I just got it not too long ago, but Boost is screwy too. But it doesn't do anything like this.
Why don't you go to like an actual one of the big companies like AT&T or Verizon or T-Mobile?
Well, I think it's in the settings. So I think
Yeah, you
what
just-
happened is you just got something to
Fly
hell
by
on
night
basic
companies.
settings. You need to go in there.
All he's got to do is take it to Cricket, and somebody
Yeah,
there will
take it to
fix it up
Cricket,
the way
they'll-
they
and
way
tell
you
them.
want.
Hey,
Yeah,
when was the
there you
last
go.
time you guys were in a retail outlet? You got people in there chewing bubble gum, don't know what the hell they're. I don't know.
They know about the phones though. Just give them the
well,
phone, say what you want.
well, that's the reason I left Boost. I went into a Boost store, okay, And they says, oh, we don't know about that. Or I would, maybe I could call somebody. You want to get back with us and maybe we can figure something out.
Take Lynn with you.
You should just grab that little son of a
Well,
bitch on the
Lynn
other
is
side
the
of the
one
counter.
that
And just
suggested cricket. And I'm not really
Lynn,
happy
tear
right
him
now
up.
with cricket either.
come here, you little fucker.
And I called the Walmart store here locally because they've got like plans or whatever. And they says, oh, well, we're not open right now, but if you want to call back maybe on Tuesday, there might be somebody here can answer your question. I said, what the hell?
Well, I'm
is
saying if you're gonna go, you go with one of the big four, one of the three big companies, and go to one of their actual stores. Because like Verizon, T-Mobile, and AT&T, all their guys that work in those stores work on like a commission basis for bonuses and stuff. So they have to know what they're doing.
Well, I went into Best Buy, okay? And very nice gal in there was helping.
Geek
That's
Squad.
when I went to buy the hotspot, which I can't figure out how to run that either. So I've got a brand new hotspot over here through Cricket as well. And I can't figure out how to friggin' turn the damn thing on.
It's the power button.
It's my latest thing I'm playing with, learning how to make the Aurora Borealis.
Oh, that's cool. That
Oh,
looks
so
really good.
you can change colors or what?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's just my first attempt.
Well,
Well, I'd like
that
to.
works out good there, Curtis.
I'd like to Aurora Borealis all them friggin' cell phone companies, you know?
Well, if it makes you feel better, Sarah says, Murray, you are a treasure.
Sunken treasure.
Yes, that's it. JD hit it right on the button, the sunken treasure.
Curtis will find him one day. Like said, the rank continues. Katie said the Energizer Bunny.
Yep, it just I'm paying for this the hotspot. I don't use it.
Is Chuck sitting behind him?
I don't know why I bought a hotspot if my cell phones are supposed to be hotspots. Here's the hotspot.
Buck
Well,
said she
get Lynn
was,
to show you. She's using hers. There's no problem.
she was like 22.
I can get it to come up and say hello.
Well, you need the hotspot, sir. A 15-year warranty on it.
And then the hotspot comes up, and you know how it's got the little up here, the indicators for. It's got a red X through it, so it's not even receiving anything. But yet it's a paid hotspot.
That's what I said, Mike. Go back to landline service, Murray. See, get an old rotary phone with a 100-foot cord, and he's good to go out the front door.
See that, Paul?
What's that?
Made a
Oh
logo-
yeah, there I. Oh, that's
Made a-
nice.
made a logo for a guy. Pretty cool dude. His leg is amputated. He was used to be a fireman. Now he's a rescue diver, and he goes out and treasure hunts and stuff. And he called me
Wow.
up, said, "Hey, can you make me one of those fancy logos?" So I started playing around with some stuff.
So what does he use, like a special prosthetic for diving or something?
Nope. He
Just-
gets a 2-for-1 sale when he buys a fin.
If you get a big enough fin, you look like a dolphin going through the water.
He goes in with he takes the prosthetic off and only uses one fin when he's swimming.
Wow.
Yeah, super cool dude. Super cool.
Now, I'd build a prosthetic with one of those underwater little jets that the divers can hold on to, and it shoots them through the water.
Mhm.
Just hook one of those on there, and just shoot right through the water. You wouldn't even need no fins. Use the other fin just as a.
No, he goes.
Rudder.
He's a rescue diver, or not a rescue diver. He's a recovery diver now. He goes out and, like, if a car goes in the water and somebody dies,
Yeah.
he's one of the guys that goes down and recovers them. Interesting facts about that. You would think as soon as they find them, they bring them up, but no, they bring them up to about 20 feet, and then they have a special bag they put them in because
Yep.
they don't surface with a dead body exposed. It's disrespectful.
I watched that one YouTube channel. They've actually helped recover so many bodies over the last like 2-3 years. Is it Ventures or something?
Yeah, I think it's been 4 this year so far that he's recovered. And they have he was telling I found him through the ROV stuff, and he and I got together, and he thinks it'd be a great idea because 90 feet is kind of pushing it as far as just free diving down, especially in the cold water up here. And if they knew a little bit more about where this was, where the position was, they could send an ROV down and get some more information before they actually dive. And he kind of likes that idea. So he and I are going to get together and try some stuff.
Wow, cool.
But he was watching my YouTube channel. He's like, how do you make all those logo things and all that 3D stuff? And he said, I want one. So I said, I'll make you one.
And all you got to do, anybody that's listening, just call the wizard.
Yeah.
So Mike says, go back to the landline service.
Well, and you tried calling the wizard. It didn't work. So
Yeah.
you follow your own advice, Emery. He was so pissed trying to answer the phone. Oh my God.
It just is maddening,
Well, I tried to help him with their data, but he erased the files.
I still hear you guys, so don't be talking about me.
Yeah.
Paul, we're not saying anything that we wouldn't say directly to you. So, Sarah, when are you and what's her name starting your own show?
Yeah, right. She doesn't even like being on camera.
No, I was talking to her on Matt's show the other day while you guys were ignoring the chat. We planned out a whole show, her and Kelly.
Oh. I saw it all. Sarah.
She
Does
said,
Justin leave Mary alone?
She said, leave Mary alone.
You don't want to leave him alone.
I'm listening.
Like I can't. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, you don't want to leave Murray alone. You
We're
have
in
to
the
call for
tail end
help.
of our.
Yeah, he gets in trouble if you leave him alone, right?
That's right.
Well, he couldn't call for. He can't call for help if he's alone, right?
Oh, where'd Paul go? Did you take off already or what? Did you trip
He's
on the
out there
code again?
smashing his phone, I think.
Yeah.
No, I've fallen and I can't get up. No.
So I got a new
Got a
bit for
cardinal
your
on my
show,
railing.
Paul. Every time somebody tries to call you, you pull out the Justin Zapper and you zap the phone.
There you go. That might work. It would get the phone's attention, right?
Every time you get a new subscriber, you zap the phone.
Put it outside with some peanuts on it, and those squirrels will figure it out for you.
Girls will be calling all their buddies, free peanuts, man, free peanuts. He's hooking us up.
Oh man. What I'm doing is actually Paul Hodges is going to run the show here along with you guys. You guys are all co-hosts now, and I'm going to go catch a ship, I think.
No, you're gonna go film a ship. You don't want to catch it because
Yeah, it's called the Ronnie, and it's a pretty colorful one.
So, Paul, at your age, you need exercise is a good thing. You might try throwing the phone at the ship and see if you can hit it.
Yeah, if you get it like a frisbee, you probably could, flat like that.
Or
See how many
bounce
times
it
you
off
can
the
skip
water.
it.
Yeah, or you can skip it. Oh yeah, it's Mother's Day.
Yep,
Yep, today's
happy Mother's Day.
To all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day, Sarah.
Of all your mothers.
Here's the one that's coming down.
All the MILFs.
No, that's not it.
Tell all your moms hi for me.
My other ride is your mom. That's what that dude sticker said on his truck. I was laughing my ass off the other day.
So Justin, did you get your wife a Mother's Day present?
Yeah, she got a new ring.
Hey, you got her a vacuum.
No, my daughter says yesterday at Walmart, he goes, well, mom's been wanting a new can opener. So I'm not buying her a freaking can opener for Mother's Day. So get out of here.
But she's not your mother though.
That's an old joke there. It's not your mother.
So how long before that ship's down, Paul? When you gonna leave?
About any time now. It's almost here.
I'm just ready to
Okay.
kick you out.
You're gonna kick me out?
I think Hodges is ready too.
Paul's still got his thumb has been bothering him.
Yeah.
You know, literally, the doctor, when Paul left the hospital last night, he says, keep your thumbs up.
Yep. Keep them up.
Curtis, you may not have heard, Paul whacked his thumb with a sledgehammer.
I saw that. I didn't. Well, I heard about it. I didn't see it. But
Yeah, I ended up last night at the hospital. Got 4 stitches last night.
I saw your picture on Facebook of your cut.
I didn't hear
Yeah, I was
about
sitting
it.
in the
I thought you-
hospital bored to death, waiting for somebody to come.
I heard you cut it. I didn't hear you smashed it. Oof.
Well, sledgehammer, you know.
The sledgehammer did it. It wasn't Paul.
Well, but I didn't catch the bone. I just caught the skin.
Oof.
Oh, that's all? He just says it all casual, you know. I didn't like
Flesh wound.
And you did that, what, in the afternoon, about what, 2 o'clock, 3
Two-
o'clock?
About 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So
So he finally
went to
didn't go to the
change the-
hospital until last night because it wouldn't stop bleeding. I mean, he's
about
dead.
8:30 last night, we went to change the dressing and it wouldn't stop bleeding. So, well, I guess I got to do something with it. So,
I hate when you get a deep cut like that and you feel all that pulsating from it. Is it pulsating a little bit?
Thump, thump, thump,
well,
thump,
it,
thump, thump.
it hurts worse now when I cut it. Didn't feel that bad. I was at the hospital until they
Yeah, now
started
it's
poking and prodding.
All that pressure's building up.
Well, that always happens though. Like when you first get injured, it never hurts as bad as then after you sit for a day or two.
Yeah.
I smashed my thumb once and had to pierce the nail to get it, relieve it.
Ooh, yeah, I've never had to do that, but I've seen people have done that.
When it's hurting that bad, like you don't, it's not like you're like, oh my God, just do something.
You heated the needle up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way I saw one guy do it. He took a torch and sat there and till
It was so
cherry
gross.
red.
Yeah, it was like it
Yeah,
hurt so
but
bad though.
That felt a lot better after that. Huh?
Yep.
No, I did that when I was working at Walmart. I ran my foot over with the pallet jack. My big toe was like that, man. It fucking, my whole big toe was swollen, and I reached over one day and I just it pushed my toenail in, and I grabbed some nail clippers and I just pulled this like sliver of toenail out, and it just started draining because it like caused my toenail to grow into it.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
man, it hurt so bad. But once I pulled that piece out, it felt so good.
Like an ingrown toenail.
Right.
Yeah.
I still can't feel my pinky toe from when I ran my foot over.
Huh.
Like it still feels numb. Because my foot, when I was pulling a pallet off of the truck, and you know, when those Walmart trucks pull into those bays, they're kind of on an angle. Well, I was pulling it out and it started getting up too high of speed. So I twisted the wheel and it stopped. And then I went to go turn it and my foot went right between the two wheels of the pallet jack, the two big wheels. Oh my God, that shit hurt. I was limping for like a week.
Hey, Justin, is Sarah still watching?
She should be. Yeah. I don't know. She's not home. So she's at Walmart right now.
Oh, I'll get something to show her. She said she didn't want to be on screen. I got a way she can do this. There's a girl that's actually, she's got this, it's an AI suit, motion capture suit. And she has a kind of a 3D character that's on screen. Have you guys heard of Code Miko?
No, I've seen some. One guy used to use a program like that on Tim's show.
I would think you could just use filters and stuff too.
Yeah, he had a program that he used to filter. It was really good.
Okay, back up. I get it. Oh,
It annoys a little piss out of me though when somebody won't show their face on live streams. Like I love Stella
There you go,
to
Sarah.
death.
That's all you need.
Like I love Stella to death, but it annoys a piss at me. She won't show her face on live streams.
This Code Miko girl is actually pretty funny. Sarah, did you see what I just showed you?
Yeah, she said I'm here. She was looking.
Okay.
At it.
Yeah, she's got a.
Yeah, but you would have to. Wouldn't you have to have a pretty high computer to run a program like that though?
So this Code Miko girl, she started out with a laptop. It's all Unity stuff. Unity is a 3D program, and you
I'll
just
be back,
buy.
guys.
All right, Paul.
Okay.
You buy the character, and you assign the different. And she's got a little headgear thing she wears, and uses iPhone to do facial capture, so that her eyes and her mouth move in conjunction. And then she wears this. It's called a Roko suit, and it has little sensors on your finger, on your hands, like a pair of gloves that you wear. And then depending on how much you want to animate it, you can actually wear like pants and a top, so that when you twist and turn.
She has to wear that every time she live streams though?
Yep.
Oh, that's a pretty serious setup though.
It is, but I mean, it's hilarious. It allows you to step out from who you are and be somebody else. Because the girl that does the Code Miko, she's really an introvert. She doesn't like being on screen. She doesn't like doing crazy stuff. But when she puts this on screen as opposed to herself, she's able to step out and do crazy stuff.
Yeah, that gives me an idea for a drone girl, JD.
Oh yeah, you could wear the suit and be a female.
I'm saying I could get Matt to pay more of my rent.
Yeah. You could go on there and do the top 10 sex questions men have, and you could really boost up the show.
Kind of makes you wonder how many people are actually using that, or actually who they say they are. Right? I'm sure there's some of them that probably use
There's
that
also
program.
there's an AI program also for your voice that you can as you talk, it changes your voice to somebody else. Usually it's somebody that's really popular because they have to
Like famous.
Yeah, because they have to go through and sample the voice
Right.
at like a million different times, everything they say, so that when you speak the words, it sounds like them.
What I found really interesting was those deep fake videos that they were doing of Tom Cruise, that guy on TikTok that does the Tom Cruise ones. Those
Yeah.
are fucking hilarious. They look
kind of
so real.
You know, it's kind of a dangerous area there, because I mean, I've been waiting for somebody to do something with Putin here lately.
Oh, that's yeah.
Well, from what I've heard though, is it's not an easy thing to do.
No, it's
At
not.
the moment, it's not. It's really takes some skill.
That's
It's
AI
not so much
stuff.
skill as it takes so much input. You have to feed the artificial intelligence that's in it. I know a little bit about it because I kind of played with facial stuff for a bit. And I took Biden's face and put it on Trump at one time, just to, as Trump was talking, it was Biden's face and his body and stuff. I thought that was interesting, and it came out pretty good until he turned, and when he turns, and it starts losing it. But you have to give it so much information about the person you want it to be. I mean, it's like mega terabytes of information.
What Elon Musk has been warning about, that kind of AI stuff that can be used
Yeah.
as propaganda.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying it's there enough that if somebody took a weekend and had enough computing power, they can make something. They can make Putin say anything.
Exactly. And those
Well, the
countries
thing-
that are repressed like that, that's all they're fed, all that stuff. So they don't.
Well, what's
all
going
I
to be
see.
really scary is when somebody's able to take all that and compact it into an app that you can get off the App Store. Because that's exactly that's what's going to happen. Somebody's going to. It might be a few years down the road, but
forces at work that are trying to shut down deep fake. I mean, it's an open source thing. Anybody can get it, but
Right.
you do need some serious computing power.
Because I mean, look at the just that app, that basic ass Reface app. You know, it doesn't do the best job, but imagine if you gave that to a computer programmer, like some high-zoo computer programmer, and had him really dig into that app and really refine it. That shit would look real as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. If there's at some point somebody may come along and try to make an application like that and make it to where just an everyday person can easily make a video like that. That's what's scary right there. You know? Like I'm not really worried about a few people here and there that can do it. But when you give it to the masses and then just anybody can download it on their phone and be like, oh yeah, I'm Tom Cruise today. You know?
Yeah.
I wonder if Murray was able to unlock his phone to fly. Oh wait, no, he doesn't. He's down there, son of a bitch.
He doesn't use it, does he? Luckily.
So I have no idea what he flies with anymore. He's bought and resent back so much fucking
I know,
tablets.
yeah,
and
he
shit.
had the triple tech, but what was he using before that?
Tab A Lite.
So he's probably back to that. I don't know.
Like I said, he buys and resells shit so much
I
on
know.
this track.
I really should get a better screen because those phones are so hard to see when you're. It'd be nice to have something bigger and brighter.
But even the tablets aren't much better. It's like if you want something good to fly with, you're going to spend some fucking money. That's for sure. You're going to spend between $600 to $1,000. And honestly, if you're just flying a Mini 2 right now, I probably wouldn't go out and spend that much on a tablet for that. Now, if you do plan on getting an Air 2S or whatever, building your fleet up, that's one thing. It's worth the investment. But I mean, right now, the worst case scenario, you just use a sunshade. A lot of people do.
Well, and you know, the funny thing is, I bought Paul's Crystal Sky. Like, really, why did he sell it? It was such a good thing, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And then he was so excited about that Anafi pair, and then didn't even have it, 2 weeks, and decided he wanted to sell it. I think he flew it
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah.
I was really wanting to see some ship videos with that thing in the infrared.
Yeah.
See two dudes going at it down in the fucking brig.
Yeah, I thought it was supposed to warm up today.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
only 54 degrees here right now.
I woke up today and it was
And the wind.
sprinkling. I guess it rained all night. It was supposed to be a beautiful day today. I don't know what happened to that. I was gonna mow the lawn today. I waited till today, so now it's.
Yeah.
Did you ever mow it last week?
I did, yeah. And I'd waited too long for that one, so I was trying to get ahead of it this time.
Yeah, I got to go out and finish the backyard. The only thing I have to do is just move the trampoline over and do where the trampoline's at. It's the only spot I haven't gotten.
Next week looks
Oh,
like 90.
I just fell out.
Uh-oh.
Must have lost internet. I just hate mowing the lawn because my allergies always flare up right after. For a few hours after, I'll usually take an allergy pill right before I mow the lawn. Sometimes it doesn't bother me, and then sometimes it just fucking.
I got prescribed a nasal spray that works really good. I just use that before I mow.
Dude, fucking some of that allergy medicine is expensive. Like the Claritin,
Yeah.
it's like almost $2 a pill or something when you break it down. That shit's expensive as hell. You get like 12 of them. I think it's like $30 or something.
I was using Zyrtec before that, but I started using the generic. It's a lot cheaper. Like Target brand or whatever.
Claritin works really good, but damn, man. Ooh.
Oh, yep. Hodge's iPad died.
That's what I hate about Apple, right? It will say 10, it will get down to 20%, and it'll tell you 20% battery left. And then it'll get down to 10%, and sometimes you'll click it off because you're doing something. You're like, fuck it, I'll plug it in a minute. But it doesn't warn you anymore after that. So you'll just be sitting there all of a sudden 1%, boom, and it just shuts off on you. You're like, damn it.
My phone will say 10% sometimes, and then like 2 seconds later starts powering down. Like
You
just
guys
said
remember this?
10%.
What's this?
You never saw this?
This was the Hubson.
This is the Hubson fail.
You notice
I
nobody's
love the
been-
reaction on her face. She immediately looks at him.
Is he flying with a laptop?
No, somebody else was flying it.
Uh,
I'm looking for that.
Didn't they just come out with a new drone like a couple weeks ago?
I'm looking for that other video where I did the Donald Trump thing, but I don't remember where I put it.
Pretty sure Hubson just came out with a drone. I don't think anybody's talking about it because I think they just said everybody's just gotten fed up with it. I want to say they came out with a new drone because QC guy, I think it or was it Coast to Coast Drones posted something on Facebook that he got a new Hubson drone. Or it might have been QC guy. I can't remember which one it was. QC guy.
Dodges.
I'm so sick of hearing about the fucking Mini 3.
You guys ever heard about Planograph? It's where you're able to take a single image and animate something that's in the single image, like water.
No, I haven't. That's
So that's a-
trippy as hell.
That's a 3D render I made,
And you just added water.
and I just animated the water that was in it.
Got good reflection and everything off of it. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's a Planograph. You can get it for your phone or you can get it for your desktop, whatever. Where did I put that file?
Who was the one that posted that?
I'm finding all kinds of stuff right now. Stuff that I
Sean
made.
Murray in the
Ooh, let's do a Top Gun maneuver. All right, so maybe not. He didn't like to play.
I wanted to see what that new Hubson drone was.
All right, I give up. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off. I got a couple things I gotta go take care of.
I love Hubson's opening line on their Hubson.com. It says Hubson, the leading provider of flight control and digital aerial photographs or photography. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah. All right. All right, guys, later.
All right, later.
Curtis.
Fucking leading my ass. Like, you can't even get your camera to sit straight. It's like 3 or 4 years running now. That's the thing is Hubson makes really nice looking drones. Their drones are not bad designs. They're really good. They feel good. They're just fucking cameras are shit on them things. Keep up.
There.
Oh yeah, he had that issue with the fucking That's what I hate about iPads, man. If they're still below a certain percentage, it won't charge while you're.
Oh,
Using
yeah,
it.
he's doing Zoom and probably had YouTube or
Well, I think you have to have like one of those like 18-volt chargers or something, like one of the really high suit chargers, like the fast charging ones. Because if you're using it as just a standard charger, yeah, it won't keep up with it.
somebody's out there lurking. AZ.
Well, how many people are watching?
Thought I said 5.
A lot of people are doing Mother's Day shit today, though, too. So probably not gonna be super busy. Maybe later this evening after everybody gets home and is done with their daily stuff. A lot of people are going out for breakfast and lunch and all that. Maybe dinner. I honestly didn't think Paul was gonna even go live today because it was Mother's Day. At least not till this evening. It's pretty nice out though. I might take Kelsey outside and go fly for a little bit.
Bullshit. Yeah, today was supposed to be better than yesterday. And like I said, I woke up and it's rainy and cloudy, windy.
It's sunny outside. It's just fucking gonna get hot later.
Yeah, next week's showing 90s. So I guess we're done with spring.
80 miles.
Updating my RCs.
Man, he must be killing his fucking bandwidth at his house. That's a lot of updating. He's got like 14 fucking DJI drones updating all at one time.
Oh,
Imagine, that's what I said. Imagine AZ pulling out every fucking drone he has to do an update. It's an all-day process right there. Fuck, that would take 2-3 days with the amount of drones he has. And you got to update all the batteries too separately. Think about it too. Some of his drones sit in the cases for a couple months at a time. So I can
I don't think he flies.
think so.
No.
It's like a museum.
Yeah. But he has no way to prove it. Doesn't post videos or get online. So AZ just gets drones and looks at them. Maybe he doesn't even get the drones.
That would be cool. And although that the amount he has, though, it would be really cool to just like set up a drone museum. That would be kind of cool.
What we should do when we get all his drones.
We get all his drones. First official drone museum. Thank you. What?
Eat that one because it's broken.
Okay.
I slept.
I can make your breakfast, but okay.
Six RC updating to Edge TX.
I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
All right. Knew it, AZ. I knew it.
What did AZ said? I don't fly, JD.
Yeah. I knew it.
Everybody's been waiting for a video from him forever. I was just, I really think that he just flies and doesn't fucking record anything. He probably just likes whooping the drones around. I do that every once in a while with my Air 2. I'll just take it out and just whip it around the neighborhood. I don't record anything. Especially the Spark, man. That thing's fucking fun as shit to fly. You'd like that drone.
I need to start taking mine up on the days that it says it's too windy to fly before I decide it's too windy. Because I went yesterday and it was saying it was like 20, 25 mile an hour gusts. And I went out and I was flying just fine.
Dude, the Mini 2 can handle wind.
But then there's other days where it seems less windy and I get it up there and it's like the red warnings all over land. It's too windy. Like, what the hell?
Well, you just got to remember your ground wind isn't the same as up in the air.
Right.
So even though it feels nice on the ground, you might get up 200 feet and just be whipping up there.
The last river shot I went and did with my dad, we were like getting knocked around on the ground. It was so windy and I was like, oh, I don't know if I'll be able to fly. And I get it up there and it's fine doing like, what the hell? I still kind of wish I would have got the Air 2S just right out of the gate, but it's like then I would have wrecked 2 of those possibly. It would have been more expensive to replace those.
Yeah, but it's a good little fleet to build, right? You get a Mini 2, you get an Air 2 or Air 2S. It's fun to have options.
What's this?
What is that?
Well, all his links are always not secure.
Do I?
Anytime I click the links he puts in there, this computer I'm on says it's insecure. My connection's not private and the link's not secure.
I think he's just sharing them from like a Google Drive or something.
Yeah, usually I can tell it to ignore it, but it won't even let me go past it.
I know I haven't really been flying much the last couple of weeks, but I've just been so busy at work. I haven't done any videos.
Justin doesn't fly either, AZ. You're in the same club.
I just honestly, I don't post much flight footage anymore because nobody fucking watches them. I can do a reaction video and easily get 200-300 views, but the minute I post the flight footage, 20, maybe 30 views if I'm lucky. Nobody fucking watches this shit. So it's like, why do I want to take the time to do all that? Put one out every once in a while, but I'm not going to put one out 2-3 times a week like some people do. You know what I'm saying?
My computer's old, AZ. It's an old Mac.
I thought you said I have a shitty computer. I was like, yeah, I doubt that. Yeah, I saw a picture, AZ. Can't wait till Matt gets his batteries. So I want to see him with those 3S's are at. Streaming drones. FPV.
Yeah, I still kind of want to get FPV.
I mean, I it's right up your alley, dude. For what you do with the RC cars and shit. But like I said, it can be a little bit more expensive than the RC cars only for the fact that most of the guys are using GoPros on those damn things, and you go smash a $600 GoPro in the ground or lose it in the water. That's where it gets pricey, right? Because I've seen guys go through GoPros like that. Like, if they could buy them by the 10-pack at Costco, right? Like, Was it Mitch, I think, last year? I want to say had a GoPro. It might have been an 8 or might have been the 9 when it first came out. And I don't think he had it but like a couple weeks, man. He fucking lost the whole drone right into a lake. It's still sitting there, I'm assuming, because he never recovered it. So. Yeah, Easy. I've seen those videos. I don't really know what the purpose of those videos are, but I've seen a couple of them. Kind of seems like Art's running out of content. Yeah, and the fucking AZ do iFly drones. He got enough drones to do it for a year and a half. I said, I assume you do. I don't know if you do or not. I mean, I'm just assuming because you don't post anything. So. I saw Art posted something yesterday about Mini 3 has issues already. But honestly, I didn't watch it because the last couple of times he did that, he clickbaited everybody. So
What it sounds like that is. It's put Mini 3 in the title.
Well, he
That's what I should-
he
I should do
clickbaited
that.
everybody when he told everybody he got a Mavic 3 at a police auction 2 or 3 days after it came out. There's no way in hell. I mean, I would love to see a video from you sometime, AZ. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I care?
Later when I'm done, what I'm doing, can you come with mine? We'll do it together, please.
You care, Justin? What's that mean?
I'm assuming he's asking me if I care if he flies drones. I don't know. I mean, I'd love to see a video from him sometime. I mean, honestly, I know everybody would. If AZ posted a video right now, dude, he'd probably get 1,000 views within the
He
first
doesn't
hour.
have the balls to post a video.
Well, I'm just saying, if he posted a video right now and everybody like, and all of a sudden everybody got notified because everybody subscribed to AZ even though he doesn't post anything.
I don't think I am.
But I guarantee you his video would get 1,000 views within the first 24 hours because everybody would be flocking to this channel to see his first video because they've all known AZ for years and he's never posted anything. This channel would gain so much steam within the first couple months. But he doesn't, like he says, he doesn't really care to record anyway. He just likes flying. He's always said that he doesn't have time to do that stuff. AZ, what kind of business do you run? I'm just curious, if you don't mind answering that.
Thomas?
Everybody said you owned your own business. I was just curious what kind of business you run.
I forgot what I said. I don't, JD.
That's what sucks when you say something like 5 minutes later, somebody responds, you're like, what the fuck are they talking about? Because I've seen Zooms have up to a minute and a half delay before. Where literally like people are seeing shit minute to a minute and a
Not
half.
usually
after.
too bad on here, on Murray's.
No, but I've seen it that bad before.
Yeah.
And then by the time they're answered you, you're already on fucking a whole different conversation. You don't forgot what the hell you
I think
asked me.
StreamYard's worse. Seems like that's where I usually see the.
StreamYard will average between a 15 to 30 second delay. It just depends on the person's internet. StreamYard's usually about 7 to 10 seconds, depending. Well, I know, AZ. That's what I was saying. I was curious because everybody said you owned your own business. I was just curious, like, what you do, what keeps you so busy all the time.
Runs a male stripper group.
Probably, Jesus, the amount of money he spends, I wouldn't be surprised.
Pimping ain't easy. That's what I thought. He was network security.
See, I thought he was retired from that, though. I thought he was doing something else. I want to not talk too much shit, JD. Peter might just shut down one day. I was going to see his AZ drone dude's logo pop up on your computer. He didn't say the magic words. The from fucking Jurassic Park.
Yes.
Damn hackers. The hacker bullshit.
Yeah, I can't remember what is Samuel Jackson. Samuel Jackson has one of his signature quotes in that movie too, because he's got his cigarette hanging from his mouth and says something I can't remember. I think he's in that, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he's the one that.
Yeah, it was Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah, he was the one that was trying to unlock his computer.
Yeah,
and then she ends up finding him dead, and where she goes to reset the breakers, and his arm falls on her. And it turns out one of the raptors got him. So I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes. This motherfucking plane.
these motherfucking dinosaurs on the motherfucking island.
Dude, that movie was so fucking stupid. Oh my god.
He's done a lot of those, just real stinkers.
I'm excited about the new Jurassic Park though. That does look good. I've actually liked the entire series. I think all of them have been good in their own right.
I've watched a bunch. I was watching them while I worked, so I need to go back and watch them again. The first one I've seen a ton.
And I'll tell you, you can definitely see the difference in quality of the newer ones to the older ones, but the older ones still hold up.
I like that older stuff better, where they used real, it was real animatronic dinosaurs instead of CGI and all that fake stuff.
Like I said, you can definitely tell the difference, but for that time period that those first three movies were in, dude, that was some top notch shit. Like as far as effects and all that. Oh, now he's asking you computer specs.
I don't know how to do that, AZ. I don't know.
Dude, what's your IP address?
I'm back.
Hey.
You mind clicking on this link? Oh, yeah, this whole time you've been clicking links. He's just been doing that remote access on your computer. Go ahead and click this link for me, JD.
It's 10.11.6. It was too old to use Filmora.
See, Paul's gone.
Yep, his iPad died, and he just said he's got some stuff to do anyway. So
Yeah. Okay.
Me and JD just been here. And now AZ's threatening to shut JD down.
yeah, AZ's trying to get my computer specs to shut me down.
That's funny.
How old are you, AZ? I thought you were like in your 50s. I don't think you were 20 years from retirement. Isn't David in his 50s?
I thought he was in at least his 40s, but
Oh, is he? I thought he was a little older than that. Sorry, AZ, if I offended you. I thought you were older than that. I could have swore you told me you were in your 50s at one point. He said he has 20 more years to go. Is your mouse moving unexpectedly by itself? Files opening.
well, here we go. Let's see if it recorded it to the SD card.
Jesus. Well, if not, worst case scenario, you can pull it off the drone. Because it's recorded to one of the two.
Yeah, someplace did. And the new one flies as good, if not a little bit better than the old one.
As it starts sending you some new versions. All those back doors in it.
I7, you like the new prop?
Yeah, see, I knew AZ was in his 50s. He's 52. But I guess you complimented him, Paul. Look at that. You said, oh, I thought he was early 40s. Murray gave you a compliment, AZ.
Arizona's 43.
Oh, he must have got them mixed up. It wasn't a compliment, AZ.
All those Arizona people look the same.
Said you might want to chill it on those comments there, JD.
Yeah, he'd liable to shut you down.
Fired at 70. Oh man, I hope to be retired before that, but I know I won't.
I hope to be
I'll be the one
retired
working
by.
at Walmart as the greeter because that's all I can do at that age.
I'm gonna be. I'm trying to retire at 40. I'm just waiting for one of these scratch offs to finally hit big.
If you think it'll work, AZ, yeah. It's an iMac. I've never been in, well, I think I put memory in it. Actually, I know I put memory in it. It's got way
That's-
more memory than it needs to run Filmora, but it wouldn't do it because
Because Phil Moore's app doesn't support the older versions.
of the OS, yeah. Catalina or whatever's on here, Capitan. It's like super
Capitan.
old.
Well, you know, that's the one thing about Movie Maker. It supports everything.
All 1080, all of it's 1080 glory too.
Yep, Movie Maker.
No, I actually figured out how to move videos from my computer to my phone. If you just pull up Messenger and drag the file from the computer over to Messenger and drop it, it just sends it as an MP4 file. So it doesn't affect the quality of it. We'll literally just send it to my phone as an MP4 file and I just download it from Messenger.
I did not know that.
And then because I spent like a week trying to figure out how to move shit from my PC to my iPhone because there's no real straight way to do it. And it was annoying the shit out of me. I was trying everything. I was trying to use an iTunes because people were showing videos on how to use iTunes. To do it, I couldn't get it to work.
I give you guys a raw preview here.
I always like it raw.
Appreciate it, AZ. I definitely, yeah. I've got plenty of computers, but I wouldn't turn that down. I use this one mainly for recording audio.
He was going to send me a computer before I got this one. My sister ended up getting me this one. So he had one of those small, I think it was the small little Dell ones, where it's just a little tower, little mini tower. He was going to send me that.
Is it just the time of year, or is this drone picking up more colors or something? Because the water seems a lot more blue.
I put an ND filter on it.
And Jim was going to send me that damn laptop he had that it was his granddaughter's had the NVIDIA card in it. And then he fell off the wagon and never talked to me again. So, because I really need a computer with an NVIDIA card in it. This one I have doesn't have one. Jim was like, "Oh, you can have it." I was like, "Okay." I was like, "I'll get up with you." Next week I call him, and then that's when he fell off the wagon and stopped talking to everybody.
So what do you think, JD? What's your assessment? Do you think it turned out all right?
Yeah, I like it. What's on the front of that ship? On the bottom, it looked like something sticking out.
They all of the ocean going and some of the ones on the Great Lakes, but the ocean going ships have that bulbous thing on the front. I think it's for like piercing ice and causing it to go off to the sides because it would be below the surface.
Looks freshly painted. Doesn't. It's very clean looking.
There it is, AZ. I knew there was a catch.
So that's what you're talking about there, right?
Yeah.
So when it's down at the water line, that would be just under the surface. And I don't think there's any electronics in there. I think it just is part of part of the design.
That is a really clean ship, though.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Like, it doesn't look like it actually gets used. It looks like a freaking museum. It's just super clean for what kind of ship it is. Because most of the ones that you show on here, you know, they'll be all rusty down the side. and
Yeah, scraped up.
Shit's all scraped up, but that one's like really nice looking.
Good shot there. It looks like it's like sliding into you.
I want to get one of those and like repurpose it for a houseboat, right?
House,
Well,
I
that's
can't
all the same.
imagine. What?
Big old
Well,
landing pad for all my drones.
I keep forgetting, Justin, that your family's got a lot of money.
No, that right there. Hold on. Let me annotate.
I can't imagine what it would cost an hour just to run the engines.
Those things right there, those little orange boats that are on the back,
They're here.
those make some really good little houseboats, man. I've seen some people make some nice
You can
ones.
buy
out of this.
those, yeah.
And they're very heavy duty too, like, but they're big enough to where two people can make a little houseboat out of it. I watched a guy
Well,
that
see,
repurposed one.
it's in a sling so they can be just lowered over the
Well,
side.
it's a lot bigger than it looks too, compared to
But-
that ship.
Yeah, also in an emergency situation, you can load on there, hit a certain button, and it just slides off into the water.
Yeah, because you actually have to put a harness belt on because you'll slam into the water. Like it is some force. But yeah, it'll just fall right off the bat.
The seats are along the sides, almost remind you of the kinds of seats you would see in a spacecraft where you got to harness in and it's got you all bolted in. And
Eventually, I do need to look at getting a computer with an NVIDIA card because there's a lot of stuff I can't do with my laptop because I have one. Like even my microphone and my camera have settings in the G Hub for an NVIDIA card, but I can't use them because I don't have one. Fortunately, my laptop, it's nice for what it is, but it's not capable of having one.
Oh, I don't want that.
so are you taking Sarah out for a big lunch today or?
No,
I will.
she just wants to hang around the house.
Oh, so you're having it catered. Adam,
That's- oh my God.
Yeah,
Hey.
no, but you don't have to.
Hot dogs on bun.
Right.
the caterers are going to show up shortly.
Caterers on fleek.
Yeah.
Grilled wieners.
Grilled wieners.
It's a sus idea.
Leave anybody alone.
Sus my guy.
I understand. Just doing it to get a rise out of you. If you just ignore it.
Well, this
then-
rain sucks, but it should have the skate parks empty, so I might be able to get out and do that today at least. It's supposed to be nice today. I'm still pissed about that.
Buck says he doesn't mow his lawn.
Right.
He said that last week, and then the next day I was like, "You mow your lawn?" No. Did you? Stop bringing up old shit.
Oh,
That's
Marshall says they can finally put a sold sign on the house.
Nice.
Oh, I missed that one. Yeah, there we go.
Congratulations, Marshall.
Yeah.
He's moving closer to the Phoenix area, I think is what he said.
And they already found a new one, right?
I don't know that.
I can't remember if
They were looking, I know. But nothing moves forward till you sell what you got.
I don't know. AZ, did you see Paul play his video?
Well, he played his video, and then I was talking about having an NVIDIA card. JD was talking some bullshit about mowing his lawn that he wasn't going to do.
I said Justin's gonna grill up some wieners for Sarah today.
I heard he had a 3-star meal being catered to the house because he respects Sarah so much. He wants to give her everything.
Thickly kielbasa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as soon as AZ gets JD's credit card information out of his computer for me, we'll get that sent right over.
AZ was talking about moving too. Wasn't he talking about moving to Florida at one time?
Yeah, he hadn't said nothing about it since then, but yeah, he said he was looking. I think he was talking about was it Connecticut or somewhere up north, but he said his wife and them don't really like the snow anymore. Or his wife doesn't.
You go, AZ. You take over the teeny bar, and I'll bump your retirement down to from 70
go,
to
yeah,
like
yeah.
60. You'll be able to retire at 60.
JD will turn around that place 100%. Not that it needs a lot of, but what it needs is some management, right, Justin?
AZ's got the network skills. He can get the camera up to par. Multiple
Yep.
cameras.
He said Justin gave her an expensive ring. We don't know what he got in return.
Yep. All it needs down there is JD management style.
Whoa, hello. Who are those? Who's she? What are the? Who's that? There we go. So yeah, they don't wear uniforms anymore.
They were never consistent about their uniforms except for the guys. They
Well,
would always have.
JD will make sure the girls are wearing tap shoes and the shorty shorts.
They all wore black at least, though.
Yeah.
Look at this one though. She doesn't even look like she's working. She's like,
She's got some old woman jeans on. I don't
she's
like.
got some nice.
Yeah, but those pants need to go.
Yeah, those are mom jeans. But it's Mother's Day, so maybe she's doing that in honor of the mothers.
Either
No,
that or
No, she
they couldn't get all the regular help in today.
no, she had those jeans on the other day.
Did she?
Yeah, when she was working. That was the girl that Tim was like, she ate all the cheeseburgers.
Got the right curves.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Like, you get lost in that thing.
Look at every kid has got an iPad or something.
Is that a leapfrog? Is that what they call those?
That's what it looks like, the green case.
He's gonna knock it off the table. I guarantee it. Come on.
Okay, he takes it.
What's
Where's he
doing?
taking the menu?
Come on now, bud.
He wants to sit over here.
His own table, yeah. He's
Yeah, it seems kind of low. Should be hopping off. Oh no, it's Sunday.
Yeah, I
Slow.
think today you're going to get a lot of Mother's Day traffic here. A lot of kids.
Daisy said he's still looking to move out of Arizona.
Oh, is
We're
he?
going to the Tiny Martini for our anniversary.
All right, anniversary.
Oh, yeah, she wants to go there for our anniversary.
There you go. You're going to stay in one of the suites upstairs at the Casablanca Inn?
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
It's just
Murray.
experiencing the whole thing.
Murray, we need to get TJ. And we'll send him down there secret, and we'll have him
Yeah.
pop up giggling
Yeah. Mr.
right next to the
Giggles.
table.
You could hang a little sign out there if you knew TJ was going to be there to say, now featuring Mr. Giggles.
Oh, Jesus Christ, don't do that.
Hell no.
You and Sarah will sit down and TJ pops up.
You could be serenaded by Mr. Giggles.
Well,
Yeah, I think we're probably going to call it, right? Justin's got things. Justin's got to deal with the caterers and the waiters, the wait staff, and everything for
Lots
the
of pampering to do today.
Yeah, this big Mother's Day meal he's got planned for. Oh, Sarah's listening. I'm sorry I blew it for you, Justin. That was a big surprise. Me bad, Sarah. I didn't mean to let the cat out of the bag.
What's great is Paul's paying for every bit of it. So what's Lynn doing today for Mother's Day?
I don't know what she's doing. I'll give her a call. She probably hears from her daughters and her daughter.
None of her kids live around here, right? Or
No.
live around you guys.
The ones down by southern Indiana. The other one, the grandkids that she's close with, live out by Seattle.
Happy
And
Mother's Day, Lynn.
Well, maybe you should pop over there and take her out to dinner. She's not sitting by herself all day.
when you get to a certain age,
No,
just
I don't want to hear excuses.
home is where you want to be.
Well, then at least go hang out with her. Tell her Happy Mother's Day.
Hey,
Well, I
Night Train,
I
Mike.
call her and tell her that.
Take her some lunch.
Yeah, and
Happy
you
birthday.
you better get snapping because if you want to dress for the occasion, Justin, you're gonna have.
Oh, he muted himself by accident. Oops.
Night Train's out there. I think today's Mike's birthday. I know yesterday was his party, but I think today's, I believe.
No, he's still muted.
Justin, you could better get a cracking to take care of that big celebration because you're a lucky man to have a woman like Sarah.
I can't argue with that.
That's right. That's right. You've already won the lottery, and the lottery winner got Sarah. Hey, everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. Night Train, take care. We'll see all of you. AZ, thanks for being here. And to everybody that was in earlier, listening to my rant about the damn cell phone. Thanks for being here. And we'll see all of you again, probably this evening.
Mother's
do
Day.
you have AZ's email, JD?
No,
You want me to send it to you so you can correspond?
no.
back and
He
forth?
said he'll get it once he finds one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, everybody.
Happy
Thanks for
Mother's
being
Day.
here.
Happy
We'll-
birthday, Mike.
Yes, Mike, happy birthday.